Hey guys, it's me Stace. Welcome back to another Friday PIP, which is our Pinterest inspired project. And today we're making a gift card holder card. The gift card holder is on the outside of the card, and then you have the inside of the card here. On the front, this is a matchbook. Lift that up and you have your card inside there. Really fun and super easy to make. So the first thing you will need is some cardstock. I have gray for my cardstock base. This is 8.5 by 5.5. You want to score that at 4 1/4. The same color. This piece measures 3 1/4 by 4 3/8, and then another piece of that same color. This is 1 inch by 2. Then we have our white pieces. You need one that is 4 by 5 1/4 for the inside of the card. For the outside, this white piece measures 3 3/8 by 4 1/2. Itty bitty one that is 3/4 by 1 3/4. Then we have this one here that is 3 by 8.5, and you want to score this one at 3.5 and 7 5/8. Then we have some pattern paper. This piece measures 2 7/8 by 3 3/8, and this one is 3/4 by 2 7/8. And I will have all the measurements on my blog. All right, so we're going to grab our white and do some stamping. I'm going to bring in a piece of scrap paper. Alright, I'm going to first take my card base, fold that in half, crease it with my bone folder, and I'm using 2 of May's stamps. I'm using the snowflake, which is from Fancy FLURRIES, which is this one here, the upper left-hand corner. And for the greeting for the front, we're using Christmas Stitched Shapes, the one that says do not open it until December 25th. Alright, so I have the snowflake on my block. And I'll be using paper tray ink. This is the Stormy Sea, which is the same color cardstock. So it's like a tone on tone. So I'm going to ink that up and just go around the base of the card. Really good, because I'm not a big fan of this ink. I'm going to flip it over this way, maybe I'll get a better image. My Stampin' Up! Ink comes today, which I'm super excited about that. But until it comes, I'm using what I have. Okay, and I'll do one little piece of it right there on the bottom. Okay, just like that. So I'm going to set that aside and do the same thing for the inside, that 4 by 5 1/4. I'm going to ink up that snowflake again. Stamp it on the bottom left-hand corner and the upper right-hand corner. And this was inspired by Dawn Griffin, I think that's her last name, from Dawn's Stamping Thoughts, I think. And I will link her video below this video in the description box and also my blog. Always want to give credit where credit is due. Alright, so we have the inside of the card. Let's go ahead and adhere that down. I'm using art glitter glue. I get this from May Made It. This way this piece is done. Whoop, stay on the paper. Okay, so there's the inside. So the inside of the card and the stamping on the outside of the card is all done. Alright, now we're going to work on creating that matchbook. So again, we have this piece, 3 by 8.5. You want to score that at 3.5 and 7 5/8. Going to fold on your score marks, give them a crease. And the other one as well. Okay, and now we're going to attach our paper. And this paper I got last year from May Made It. It's from the I Love Winter 6x6 paper stack by Lori Whitlock. So this piece again for the matchbook cover, the 2 7/8 by 3 3/8. Put that on the very front. So if you have this folded, that little flap comes down like that. So I'm going to put this on this piece here. Okay, now to create the matchbook, you want to have this down and you want to grab a stapler and staple toward the bottom in the middle, making sure you don't close the matchbook. Just like that. Okay, so make sure this still opens, which it does. That's going to help hold that piece down. Now I'm using the opposite, the reverse side of the paper on this side. Put some glue on it. That's going to go here to hide the staple. Super cute, right? All right, now, she used twine. I don't have twine, so I'm going to use this ribbon I have. And what I want to do is grab my Scotch tape, and I'm going to bring it down on top of this blue piece, this smaller piece. Bring it to the back and tape it. Okay, and then bring it around the other side and tape it as well. Just trying to make sure I'm even. Okay, take that. Now I'm going to cut the rest of this off and use it to tie a knot. Okay, so we have that. I'm going to take this ribbon. I'm kind of crooked. And grab that, see if I can fix it, make it straight. Okay, so bring this over, make sure it's straight. There we go, much better. I'm going to take this and put it under that piece of ribbon, push it through, and then just tie it into a little knot. Kind of go in the middle. Get nice and tight. Let me go ahead and clip off the ends. There, and this one here. Okay, so there's the actual matchbook. Okay, now we're going to take this piece and glue it to that gray piece. So take this, go with our glue. If you want to, you can use a sticky strip, but I think the art glitter glue works fine. I've been using it for a while to create all kinds of cards, boxes, 3D items, and I never had an issue with anything falling apart or coming undone. Alright, so this is going to go right there in the center of that. Just going to press on it really well to make sure it's all down. Okay, and then this is going to go on the front of our card. And you can use this, just like Dawn said in her video, any occasion. It does not need to be Christmas. Great for an anniversary. You can put a gift card. Oops. This goes on our white. Okay, so the gray goes on the white. I'm going to get that on there straight now. Okay, so hopefully I'm straight. There we go. Okay, now so when we have this against that, you see the white background. I apologize for that. But yeah, you can use it for an anniversary and put like a really nice fancy restaurant gift card in there, or McDonald's, you know, gift card, wherever they like to eat. Great for a housewarming gift. All right, so give a little bit of squish. So we have the outside of the card done and the inside. Last is the greeting. And again, I have the itty bitty white that measures 3/4 by 1 3/4. Now I'm going to grab the Don't Open Until Christmas or till December 25th. This time I am using Stampin' Up! Ink. This is Lost Lagoon. It is a retired color. I'm going to ink this up and hopefully get this on there straight. Okay, let's see how we did. Not perfect, so I'll flip it over and try it again. Good thing paper has two sides, right? And I have a spare piece over here in case I really mess up. Alright, so... Alright, now I'm just going to decide which one I like better. This one... That one's kind of crooked. This one's more straight but off-center. I think I'm going to use that one. Alright, close the ink. We're done with that. I'm going to flip it over and put 3 foam squares on. I know it's a lot for that little piece, but if I don't do 3, it'll have a saggy center. Take the backing off, get them a squish. That does help taking the back off, I think. Alright, we're going to put this one on that gray piece here. Super cute. Alright, this is just going to go on the front of the card. I like that you're giving both a gift card and also a card, because sometimes with a gift card holder, there's not a whole lot of room to write your greeting. And this one you have the hole inside of the card to do that. I'm going to put it on an angle just to be different. Okay, so there is the card. Isn't that cute? And then we have the inside. And you're going to just lift this up here to access the Matchbook. I don't have a gift card, so I'll just be using my insurance card to show you that it does fit in there, just like that. And it just goes down. Just kind of flatten it out. There you have it, super cute card. So there's that one. Let's close this one up. Fix this one, make sure it's straight. There we go. Okay, so there's the 2 cards. Any questions, guys, please let me know. As always, thanks so much for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.